Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Football Manager 2018, and this is Decathlon FC. It's a lower league manager series, and we have climbed out of the cellar. We are up to Tier 5, the Vanarama National League, playing in the English Pyramid System. Got a long ways to go to hit the Premier League, though, but we continue to make real solid progress. In only year two, after winning the Vanarama National League North last season, I was expecting a mid to slightly upper table this year, but right now we are currently just 1 point out of first place in the league, well above even my own expectations. My job security is looking very solid based on our performance. We're actually making a profit this season, unlike last season where we lost a ton of money. You can see right here just how rapidly we went into the red and then kind of held on till summer, and then now we're actually just up a little bit from where we were, kind of climbing just a little bit. But things continue to move. Training is going pretty well. As you can see, there are players that are improving. But there is some news. First up, we have Ebbsfleet in an FA Cup matchup happening next. But first, before we get to that, a couple updates. I've been working on the squad. I've been happy with what I have so far this year with a number of changes, but didn't overdo it to the point of messing up the team chemistry. But here are a couple of additions to the squad, and there's potentially one more coming. So here's Courtney Doofus, who we have signed from Oldham Athletic, and he is a right winger or forward, and comes in as a pretty solid piece that I don't expect him to play all the time. He certainly could be in the mix. If we go ahead and show comparisons here, let's see, Jason Davis, for whom he would likely mix up with here at right wing. They're pretty close to the same. If we look at the overview, though, Doofus is a much more well-rounded player than Davis, who is pretty much purely a speed guy. And I think Doofus can have a better impact on the pitch with that more well-rounded set of attributes than Davis will. So there's a good chance that Doofus is going to start taking a lot of time away from Davis. And Davis might be good for some late game heroics when players are tired, come off the bench with that speed to have a devastating impact. And additionally, his other potential position where he could have an impact, you can see just how similar to Wes Fletcher he is. And it is Wes Fletcher who has been off to a fantastic start this season. 13 starts, 14 goals and a couple assists this year with about a 7.5 rating. So if he can bring in that type of quality to the team, that would be a tremendous boost when we're actually already playing pretty well to begin with. So going back now, so Doofus is on loan, and that is for the entirety of the season. But here is another interesting one that I've potentially picked up, but nothing yet. He's actually on trial with the team, Dressa Traore, and his most likely would obviously be a center mid position, though he could fill in an emergency at right back, and because of the lack of depth for my fullbacks, that's actually a good thing, though I'm a bit deeper at right back than I am at left back. But I don't have a complete picture of where he's at just yet, but I've got another about 5 days. He's only been with the team a couple days at this point on his trial period, so I'll wait 2 or 3 more days to make a decision on him. So you'll probably get a chance to look at that here within this episode as I get a better look. But according to the coaches' reports, he is better than any player I've got on the team. But what I've seen so far in terms of comparisons, well, I don't know. Most likely guy who would make away is Josh Simpson. And from here, he looks a lot better. But we have this incomplete picture right now on what he is. And an attacking of 5 is not good. You can't really look at that when we don't have the full range of what his attributes are. So you really need to look more specifically at these things. Now, clearly, physically, he is a million times more capable than Josh Simpson is. But Josh Simpson, his impact is largely because of his mental attributes and having just enough in the technical attributes to make use of his strong mental attributes. Here we've got Traore, who kind of like Jason Davis is really strong on the physical side, but lacking a little bit elsewhere. So he's got some pretty good mental attributes from what I've seen so far, but we've got to see something better than this technically if I am going to sign him. So we'll see. And then there's somebody else that we might have in the works, but we'll take a look at him later depending on how things develop. But with that, let's go ahead and get to the FA Cup match. This is the 4th qualifying round, and we are at home. There we are, to Ebbsfleet. They are mid-table. And it looks like all of these guys are capable, but not all up there on condition or match sharpness. We are slight favorites on the day, but we've got strong recent form, winning 3 of our last 5 and drawing the other 2. Parslow is good to go, technically. Already got my guys picked out. Doofus set up to be on the bench today. I just noticed that Felix has a clause coming up in just a few days, or a promise of more playing time, and I want to say that I've met the requirements for that, but we'll see. Craig Ross is getting the start today. He actually does have a slightly better rating than Luke Simpson has had so far this season. They've both played pretty well. And you can start to see that relationships now, at this point in the season, are beginning to develop. Kate and Simpson playing well with one another. Of course, Parslow and Rowe returning from last year, but Fletcher and Houghton, both new additions to the squad this season. And that's got to be for Doofus. What do I have available? Where do I want to put him? I guess 29. Give him a number 9 at least. Alright, they're setting up at the 4-4-2. I'm in my traditional 4-2-3-1. And we head to the locker room. We are on a good run of form, so my suggested is to continue with that. Let's see. Yeah, no response there. I think there's much more to come. That's got a response from quite a few guys. Midfield, nice response. There we go. Looks like, what, 7 out of 11? And the other 4 listened keenly. I mean, there was at least a somewhat positive response. Alright, here we go. It's just 4th qualifying round, so not a huge crowd today, but a decent crowd in order for us. And the game is underway. Okay, start off with a nice little spell of possession. And the highlight quickly ends just like that. We do get the first shot of the game away. And early stats are showing 75% possession. 79 it now. And we're 10 minutes in and still getting about 70% possession. So looks like we're going to be controlling the ball pretty well today. We'll see if that can keep up at all, though. There's already a nice chance for Ebbsfleet there. As they're able to find some space and get behind the defense. Okay, 20 minutes in, we're holding now at 65% possession, so it looks like we are going to control the ball pretty well today, but obviously we're going to need to do better than we did on that chance that we gave up. Aiden Conley looking a little bit nervous, but otherwise everybody else is composed on both sides of the pitch. 4 shot attempts already, but we haven't been able to get any on target. Fouls are pretty balanced early on. Our attack is balanced, so we'll see. Looks like we should be able to create some chances here. That was a pretty poor giveaway, but there's another poor giveaway from them. Fletcher, good job retreating to the ball. Davis, decent ball ahead, and there's another chance, but that one goes high and wide on the volley. And we're nearly to halftime with a quiet game that we essentially are in control of. We've only showed that single vulnerable moment. That's been their only shot attempt of the game so far. That ball nearly landed to Fletcher's feet, but not quite. Parslow retreats to recover that one. Nice control here in the midfield. Some triangle passing going on. That one given away. And a chance. John Lewis puts that well wide. Pressure was way too much for him. And this one on the goal kick goes straight to them, but Wood recovers to Kate, to Simpson, back to Houghton. Giving the triangle passing up to Fletcher this time. We'll put it up a little higher. There's a through ball. Good chance there. Fletcher, tight angle. Does get it on target. Keeper saves. Conley with the ball in on the free kick. Back to Conley. Up to Kate. Ooh, that ball ping-ponged around a little bit and goes just wide. And now it is halftime. The only shot on target was that one by Fletcher from that tight angle. It seems like if we can get a couple shots on target in the second half, that would definitely make us the favorite, as both of their shot attempts were seen in highlights, and only one of those was semi-threatening. We've certainly looked the more dangerous of the two. Let's see if I can't get them fired up a little bit here at halftime. 0-0 games that quickly get to halftime can be ones that are a little tough to get your team motivated on. So let's see, where can we go? And can I be passionate or assertive in this and have them believe me? Maybe more assertive. I don't know if I could be passionate right now. It's a little boring. No, not the fans. There's not that big of a crowd for them to respond to. Keep it up. Result will come. That might be. It's not an unlucky thing. We're not doing badly at all. If everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. Dang. Not a strong response at all. More to come, or looking to make a difference. Alright, everybody but Danny Rowe. And Danny Rowe, if anyone, I can take a slight knock in him. Oh, great response from the midfield there. Alright, so the combination of we got this and I believe in you worked out for, 8 out of 11 players. 2 listen keenlys, only 1 bad response from Danny Rowe, who's actually having himself a bit of a nightmare in the game so far. 6.4 rating. Alright, I really don't want to have to take Danny Rowe off, but trusted leader in the defense, I'm going to trust that he can keep it together. Kate with the ball through to Fletcher. Fletcher should have done better there. One-on-one with Keeper. Keeper stuck on the line. No chance to challenge. And Fletcher sends it just over his head. On target, but just pretty much straight at him. Ooh, Wood. Great defense from Wood there to recover. Not only to pick up the man, seeing that his man covered down, but then to come over the top and make the slide tackle to get that ball away. That was great defensive play from Connor Wood there. Corner kick. Ball's in for a real chance. Oh boy, defense did not react well at all there. If we would have put that one on target, that was a sure goal. But now an hour in, and it is still goalless. We are very much in control of this game, besides a couple of mistakes that we've had. Oh, man, now Conley missing wide. Okay, it is definitely time to start thinking about something to breathe some life into this team. Well, Courtney Doofus for one. Time for his debut. Jason Davis, 6.3 rating, has done nothing. Let's get some quality out there. We're going to get our first look at Doofus. Let's start with just that for now. That one was on target, but that certainly wasn't threatening a header from that kind of range without much power on it. Houghton, nice ball to move up. We're keeping nice possession here. Houghton to Fletcher. Fletcher, what was that? Was that even a shot? That was weak. It was like a pass off the defender. It would have been a pass to the keeper at most. He could have slept and caught that one. He could have taken a nap before reaching down to pick up that ball. All right, throw into Kate. Out to Doofus. Doofus over to Simpson. Simpson out to Doofus with the great cross at Fletcher. Good chance there. Open header. Can't get it on target. Boy, this is a game of missed chances today. Here's Simpson out to Doofus. Doofus, another nice cross. Great control there. Conley tries to look inside, but he's got 3-4 defenders in front of him and can't beat them all. Simpson loses the ball there. And they retreat. We got it through. There's Fletcher. What are you doing, dude? That's a goal kick. Fletcher takes a shot from a million miles away with a defender tight on him. Turn around and hold up the ball and wait for a teammate. 6.2 rating. It's time for Morgan Smith to come in because Fletcher is not getting the job done today. As much as Conley has looked very nervous throughout the game, he's at least hanging on with a decent enough rating. Come on, guys. I don't want this to go to a replay. I don't want to go on the road to Ebbsfleet to have to get the job done. But at the same time, I don't want to risk it all when we could just go to another 90 minutes and still be the better team. Simpson, ball through to Doofus. Doofus does well to keep it in, but the defense recovers nicely to get that away. It does generate a chance after the failed clearance, but nothing much happening there. Come on, guys. Demand more. Give me 3 minutes. Give me something. And they don't appear to be. Chance for them. Wood. Clearance to nothing. This is their first spell of possession I've seen in a while. Conley recovers. Nice ball from Kate to Morgan Smith. Again, Kate to Morgan Smith. Playing well in possession right now, but that ball's given away. There's Simpson now to Doofus in traffic. And that's it. Time is up. 16 shots, 61% possession. Absolutely hammered them on the stat line. The score finishes 0-0. And we're going to have to head to Ebbsfleet on a replay. Their dreams stay alive. Courtney Doofus in his first appearance looked pretty solid, but he ends up with a 6.6 rating. Certainly didn't get any support out there. Fletcher had a terrible day. Davis had a terrible day. Even Danny Rowe. Do I want to give him the consolatory pat on the back, or tell him flat out that wasn't good enough? Yeah, I'm going to be calm and tell him that we should have won that match. There you go. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to have a rebalancing of the schedule coming up here for a replay. And we're going to have to now head on the road where it's not going to be as easy. Let's see. 8 matches without, but quite a few of those have been off the bench. Houghton gets player of the match. Can't praise that performance. Goalless draw. Alright, so it is going to be up next just a few days from now, so we're going to be heading into that game here in a moment. I'm going to have to keep an eye on our trial, though, to see... Okay, the trial ends the day after, so we will get a chance to see a better look at the attributes. Okay, and loan offer has been rejected. And yeah, very high ability, according to the scout recommendation. He is listed for loan. They just turned us down. They didn't even state why, so that's a bit worrying. But let's see if I add... They feel the offer is acceptable. Okay. Well, there's something. Oh, Alex. He rejected the loan offer. I see. So we'll try one more time. It looks like he doesn't want to play for us. It's been a little while since I was on here. Alright, so attacking movement for the next game. We will definitely do that, as we want to go in here with the much needed win to keep our FA Cup hopes alive. No, we're not going to win the FA Cup. But we could certainly use the cash windfall that comes with a couple FA Cup wins. Alright, Davis is showing some signs of improvement, but he's going to have to improve a lot, especially on the technical side, if he's really going to keep his place. So off the ball. Okay, let's go ahead and work on that. Reduce intensity. Okay, we'll do those couple. Okay, here is the first round draw. See where we could potentially land, but we still need to take care of business in the replay if we're going to see this round. League 2 does fall in this time around, and League 1. This competition is going to get a lot tougher. And look at that, Yeovil Town is up, and it's going to be a road match, so that will be a tough ask if we do get through to the next round. See real difference in the under 18s this year with the addition of an actual few players that came in from into the youth system from last year. They're performing much better, where we pretty much lost every game. I think we only had 1 or 2 wins that whole season. We are middle of the pack this year. I mean, the 12 points now, I think, is already what we had the whole year last year for the under 18s. Now, Ebbsfleet are seen as the slight favorite, playing at home. And Josh Law does play for Ebbsfleet. Used to be our top player. Refused to re-sign with us because he wanted to sign with a better team. Oops. So much for that idea. We're the better team now. Familiarity looking fantastic for 4-2-3-1. Position, role, and duty almost maxed out now, but otherwise the team is loving the formation and how it's going at the moment. Only a couple games in the league going on today. We remain second place in the league with no games being played last weekend for the FA Cup. And only a couple games today shouldn't shake things up much. And yeah, he rejected the loan again. Okay, so he's not wanting to play for us, sadly enough. That would have been a great addition to the squad. Potentially. I really don't know his attributes terribly well. Ooh, look at that, the partnerships. We've added the fullbacks and wings a bit. Happy, joy. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do our briefing real quick. Morale's not looking fantastic, but we'll do our tried and true 4-2-3-1 that they like with that positive response. Hand it over in the meeting, and voila. At least from this level, that's all you need. All right, it is game day. Before we head into the game, though, let's see where we're at on Traore now. Getting somewhat better look here on his attributes. And so let's head back into the comparison department and pick up where we left off with one Josh Simpson. Physical attributes a little more locked down. I think we added, his natural fitness. We picked up a couple more of his mental attributes, where exactly he's at. But again, while he's right here, not liking what I'm seeing here so much. Technique's good. Passing's definitely good, 13. Not a great finisher, so he's not going to bag very many goals himself. But from his position, especially if he's playing my right mid, I wouldn't expect a whole lot of goals coming from him anyway. It'd be more about possession, which passing's good, and then defense, and his tackling's not that good, and his marking's not going to be that good. But again, Josh Simpson's not looking so great in that area either. But he works great as a team. He's very determined. He's determined as well, though, with 14. Good flair. Good vision. I'm not worried about the leadership being low. Composure is very high. Yeah, it's a little flair to the squad. Certainly some good attributes in the mental category, and very strong in the physical category. We'll have to give him that another day or two to kind of make a decision what we want to do on him. Wow. Oh, no wonder. It was a non-league team, but still. My under-18s actually got a win in the under-18s Cup, and they will keep life going. And here we go. List of replays is pretty short, actually, surprisingly enough. Okay, so now some stronger relationships are emerging on the pitch after that last game. And at this point in the season, Simpson's looking like one who could use a rest as well as Kate. So I don't want both of them getting too exhausted out there. So Newton's probably going to play or Heslop. Oh, buddy. Who's getting the go? And I'm supposed to get Felix in as well. Dang. Felix is a capable scorer. I'm going to get him in for Davis. And then we'll bring Doofus in later in the game. I need to keep that promise to Felix, which only has a day or two left to meet the requirements on that one. So I've got to get him in. And he does produce for me. So even though his ratings aren't that great, he is a capable player. Okay, Heslop or Newton? I'm not going to do bench riff. Who do I want to get in there? Let's go with Newton. There you go. Simpson doesn't even have that great of ratings anyway. So far this season, but Simpson will be available on the bench. Okay, anybody else? Let's bring in Luke Simpson for this one. Okay, that should do it. So just a couple changes in the side going into this game. Newton's the only one who doesn't have a whole lot of starts. Well, and Felix. So I guess 3 changes in all. Come on, guys, show me what you can do. And I think there's more to come. There's more to come. I can't say pressure's off because the pressure's not off. It's a must win, otherwise we're out of the cup. Decent enough response, though not terribly great. But we are on the road on a replay after missing a definite chance to win and move on. And we are playing in the rain for this one tonight. Okay, Kate tries the through ball, but Conley doesn't go that way. It looks like he was held, though, resulting in a free kick. Ball does fall to Conley there, but he can't get it. He gets a steal here, though. Oh, wrong pass. Fletcher was right across the face of goal. That needed to be a very different pass. There's the ball forward to Felix. Felix does get there in time, but the defense takes it off his feet. Nice layoff for Kate, but Kate shoots wildly. on that one. There's the free kick. Conley recovers. Kate sends it backwards. Conley moves around his man with the cross. Fletcher, and the ball goes in. It ricochets a couple times. Not called an own goal, though. Wes Fletcher does get credit for the goal. Let's see this thing again in slow-mo to see what exactly happened. Fletcher gets to the header, puts it off the post, off the keeper's hand, and in. Surprised that was not called an own goal, considering the shot itself missed the target. And it appears that it was the keeper who put that one in. Here's a through ball. There's a better chance for Fletcher, but he sends it straight to the keeper. Fletcher having a little bit of a problem with that right now. And their goalkeeper is very frustrated, but now I am slightly frustrated. Off a corner kick here. Poorly defended, unmarked, and surprising, amazing reaction speed after Conley with a chance there. Straight at the keeper. Again, that's our theme right now. That header goes about 1 foot right to the foot of a teammate who slams it home. Nice through ball again. Fletcher with another chance. That one wasn't as easy as there was some pressure from the defense on his shoulder. Nice chance there through traffic. But Chapman reacts well to stop it. Parslow recovers here, plays the ball back to Luke Simpson, and his ball forward, dangerous. Boy, that one had goal written all over it. Here's Felix getting through multiple defenders. Houghton with the cross, and Conley puts it home. It is 2-1. We are 20 minutes in, and there have been 3 goals in this game already. So after a snoozing 0-0 game, Fletcher had that ball taken off his foot, but Houghton recovers well, puts it behind the D. Conley right down in the corner. Well done. Great pass from Houghton on that. And look at that. We have 7 shots already, but unlike the last game, 6 are on target. We already have more shots on target than all of our last game combined, even though we had those 16 goals. Now, 9 shots already. We are piling on shots. It's still only the 24th minute of the game. Ball through to Conley. Conley to Fletcher. Fletcher out to Wood. Plays it forward to Felix with the cross there for Conley. Hits the post. Outside of the post. Looked like the keeper might have pushed it wide, but he had not, and they tie the game. And this is only a minute later. This is constant action. That's the goal kick from the shot that just hit the outside of the post. Great header back. Carlson with a very nice ball forward. Poor choice on the tackle. You got to stay on your feet there and keep pressure. Stay in front of your man. Block the angle to the keeper. He does not. He opts to go to the ground and gives away an easy chance. Simpson can't make the save. He was trying to come out to challenge. We got 62% possession. We got 10 shots, 7 of them on target. We are doing well to manufacture shots, but doing terrible defensively in that they've only had 2 little half chances, 3 half chances, and they've got 3 goals. Are you kidding me? What is going on with my defense today? Look at that. Absolutely horrid marking there as he runs right by the offense is playing well, but the defense is just having a nightmare right now. Okay, Conley to Houghton, over to Newton, to Fletcher, great ball through to Felix, and there's another goal. We are level once again, 6 goals in half an hour. This is an insane game, and it is very much anybody's game right now. Hint of offside on that. Felix with a great cross. Conley, no doubt about it, heads it home with his 2nd of the game. Solid 9.1 rating, but we've got to do something about the defense here. Evans off the pitch right now. We're playing a man up at the moment. It does result in a shot from the edge of the box, but through tons of traffic, and it ends up skied. They've literally had 3 shots on target. Simpson has saved nothing. Okay, well, we've got an exciting game on our hands. Definitely can be passionate here. We have been the better team. I mean, they've literally scored on 3 chances. We've scored on an appropriate amount of chances that fit the bill. So we've been unlucky on one end. Well, not unlucky. We've been poor on one end, despite the level of dominance out there. No, I'm not pleased. So let's say better team. Okay, that's good. And give them that pat on the back. More to come. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, 9 out of 11 players are fired up. Simpson is not, though, and that bothers me a little bit. He's only got a 6.7 rating despite giving up 3 goals on 3 shots on target. Are they saying there's nothing he could have done on those shots? And that, well, Danny Rowe is largely to blame, because I know at least one of those goals was entirely Danny Rowe's fault. All right, nice takeaway from Wood there. Steps up, makes the standing tackle, and wow, this is the most quiet period we've had. 4 minutes without a highlight. Bobby Wood taken down by German, can't get the call. Strange event there. We set up the D, we've got the numbers. They still managed to get a shot off, but it's about 10 stories high. We send the ball into the box, but it doesn't get through, and once again, keep getting beat in that same way, not keeping our mark. Danny Rowe and Parslow are having themselves just a nightmare of a game. And outside of the two of them, everybody else is playing well. Wes Fletcher takes a little knock there, but he's recovering quickly from it. No sign of actual injury, just a little banged up. Rowe finally makes an okay play. Wood, long ball forward to no one. But he was under a bit of pressure. Ooh. That possession play right into traffic was dangerous. Here's German again. Long cross. Lewis does get there, but to no avail. But then he sends in a nice cross that they do win. We are now at the hour mark, and it is still 3-3. The game has settled down. The crazy scoring is not so crazy anymore. I do have players that are very much fatigued now, with multiple games in just a few short days. Kate is not having himself a great day and is quite tired, so he does need to come off. Does that mean I bring on Simpson in his place in Simpson's natural position? Let's go ahead and do that. And Fletcher's tired, but I'm not going to take him off just yet. I do want to bring on Doofus, though, for Felix. Even though Felix is having a good game and looking calm, he had that great assist. He has not done anything in the second half. Let's give him a few more minutes. Or not. Undo. There we go. Let's give Felix a few more minutes, see if he can't do something here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Remember, there could potentially be extra time in this game, as we will have a winner today. Things have leveled off quite a bit, too. We still have a 60-40 advantage on possession. There's a ball, and there's Felix! Yes! What a decision to leave him on! He comes through, huge goal, and we have a 4-3 lead late in the game. And we're controlling possession pretty well here. Houghton with the ball through to Felix. Felix just inside the post. Keeper does such a good job to get there and cover the post, but cannot keep it out. And Wes Fletcher is injured. That could be devastating. Here's actually good news that I have left Courtney Doofus on the bench, because he can actually go in and like-for-like switch. But we'll need to make him as a target man. There you go. All right. Is it time to change tactics yet? 80 minutes. Probably this would be the time to do that. try to salvage the 1-goal lead. Got a corner kick there. And Newton's got the ball up to Houghton. Houghton with the cross. Ooh. Newton. All right. It is definitely time to go defensive and switch things up. Here we go. Take that off. Take that off. Drop deeper. Waste time. Be disciplined. And go. Go get them, guys. Just a few minutes to go. We've got another sub left to use. We're going to wait for that stoppage time announcement. Ooh, 6 minutes. What the heck? Playing 180 minutes wasn't enough already. We've got to add another 6 on top of it. Boy, somebody is handing a gift to Ebbsfleet. Who to bring on? Ben Barclay might be a good addition to the pitch, as I can take out an extremely tired Nick Houghton and go for the fact that we're going to hang on in the next 6 minutes. But I need to move him. Pause. Except for he's got to be subbed. Has he subbed yet? Switch up the tactics. Barclay needs to be another defender. There you go. Can I drop Conley? Oops. And Felix. Okay, switching to a 5-4-1 for the final 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 3 minutes. Okay, they are trying to generate a chance. Ball gets in. We recover well, though. That extra defender might have helped in that situation as well. That one, 10 seconds left. They got a ball right on the edge of the box. Free kick. Ball up to Doofus. Well done there. Forcing it all the way back. Time is up. 6 minutes was enough already. Chapman's just hanging on to the ball. That should be it. Ref. 6.5 minutes of stoppage time. Thank you. 4-3. We got the win. Well done. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. And remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.